Well, hello everybody, and good evening, and welcome to Schulenburg Shorthorn football. I'm Jeff Prusky along with Roger Schuster and Mark Clazel doing our camera work for us tonight to bring you this exciting contest between the Schulenburg Shorthorns and the Yoakum Bulldogs. Both teams coming off a loss last week. Schulenburg a 1-point loss to Bowling, and a Yoakum a 6-point loss in overtime to Giddings. So both of them looking to rebound from that and come up with the win to get ready for the district schedule in 2 weeks.
Number 21, Kenneth Pavlitka, and number 32, George.
Schulenburg being bit by the turnover in the past few weeks, look to turn that around and start something new this week on their own home turf. It's a beautiful night, temperatures in the 70s I believe, going to be all night. It's going to be real nice football weather, and we're looking for a good night of football. Captains on the field for Schulenburg are Victor James, John Ehart, Thomas Runnels, and Ryan Kleiber. Looks like Yoakum has won the toss. They will defer till the second half.
The Bulldogs have won the toss and deferred till the second half.
Well, Roger, what do you expect this week?
This week, Jeff, Yoakum has always got a tough physical team. Sometimes they're not, as good a ball club as other years, but they always play tough. They always tackle hard. They always block hard. Shorthorns in their 4th game, they could very easily beat 2-1 or 3-0, but they're 0-3. So it's a point where the kids got to keep their head up and look what they've done and what they haven't done and improve on it. And really, at this point now, 4th game and 5th game, get ready for the district competition in 2 weeks.
Well, I think you need to start putting your pieces of your puzzle together now, getting the right people in the right positions, and get ready for district. We'll be back in just a moment with our national anthem and the start of the game. Well, as we start the game, deep receiving for Schulenburg will be Kevin Minster and Clarence Irvin. In front of them, Ryan Watipka and Ruben Gilliam. Victor James and Kurt Kabanka in front of there. In front of the line, you're looking at Jeremy Barta, Ryan Kleiber, Patrick Marty, Chip Bubella, and John Davis. Excuse me, that's Joe Stavino instead of Chip Bubella. And we're off.
Kind of went through the bread basket on the catch there, but able to get the football, Jeff, and gain a few yards out of it. They'll start, though, right inside the 20.
1st and 10 for the Horns. Blancett will be your quarterback.
Just short of the 20-yard
I think Thomas Runnels and Kleiber are going to be in the backfield starting. Kabanka and Irving will be your receivers. Victor James, your tight end. Your line left tackle will be Joe Stavino, left guard Ehart and Bubella switching. Marty is your center, Davis your right guard. Up the middle, Thomas makes one kick and gets the first down, 11 yards. Nice carry on the first carry of the game.
Excellent first play, Jeff. I know Marty had a good block off his center position and also left guard Earhart.
Right. Your right guard is right tackle, is Jeremy Bartis. So good start for the Horns, right up the middle. Soften that middle up. Horns, it'd be nice to have a nice opening drive and score something, get a little confidence instilled. Cuts back, cuts it out again. Gets about 5, maybe 6 yards on the carry, Roger.
I'll tell you what, Runnels came up with line of scrimmage, and Marty, let's see, 68 is Marty, 65 is
Jeremy Bartis, right.
They both kind of had good screen blocks, not kind of any kind of drive, but screen blocks to now allow him to get the 5 yards, and then he kicked to the outside where there were more white jerseys. He might have should have stayed straight up the field.
I'll take those screen blocks instead of them lookout blocks, right? You don't want any of them lookout blocks tonight. Kleiber up the middle. Gets about 2 yards, so it'll be 2, maybe 3. It'll be 3rd and about 3 for the Horns.
Yeah, there was a little seam there, Jeff, just a little bit slow developing. If Ryan would pop that line of scrimmage a little bit quicker, it was a little seam there to bust through. But there again, it was a decent block, just maybe not long enough.
Well, they're talking about, getting away from the counter and getting right away to the dive.
Well, hitting the line quick is never anything wrong with that as long as your offensive line has got the initial surge off the line of scrimmage.
Thomas cuts it up. Is he going to be close? It's going to be real close.
Stop it there by number 50.
Oh, I don't know.
He's going to mark it a little short.
Ooh, he's moving it back. It's going to be close. I think he's going to be short, Roger. By less than the football, probably. Officials bring the chains out for the measurement. They're going to be, about 3 inches short. 3 or 4 inches short.
4 down in inches.
Don't know what's coming on here.
Yeah, we got Minster and Gilliam coming in. I would think it would probably be
Looks like a punt.
Jeff.
Looks like it. Runnels coming out. Yeah, Blancett drops it back. But then again, last week, Hoosman fake punted. Got a first down once, and...
Yeah, did he fake punt to the short man or the deep man?
Short man.
Short man.
Kleiber both times.
Well, that's the deep man. You got
Okay,
two blockers in front.
Okay, yeah. No,
They're
it was...
stacked in there pretty good. I hope it's not a fake
I'm sure they were there, so... I'd be surprised if it was. Whoa.
Now, the snap is over his head. He can still get it off. He gets a good punt off.
Get something out of that.
Got a good roll.
Keep going.
Well, Blancett did a good job just to go back and get the football and get the punt off. And, well, they're going to net about 25 yards off the punt.
That's just about the same as getting one deep back there and the guy returning it that much. So, you know, you don't get a return out of it, so that's a good part of it. Your coverage gets down
25 yards.
That's right. So Yoakum will have the ball the first time at their own 35-yard line. 9:24 left in the first quarter with no score.
That was a pro-time deep snap over the head.
Little nerves there, I'm sure. Oh, wow. 5 yards deep back there.
I'll tell you what, good lateral movement by Romine, number 70.
I'll tell you another one who helped made that play was Watipka out there, stringing that out, defensive end out there. Couldn't cut it up, had to keep taking it out there. So
Romine showed some good quickness from his right tackle position. He, you know, went through his blocker and drifted down the line of scrimmage and able to catch up with the quick pitch.
Well, Roach is going to be the man to watch tonight. Number 20 for Yoakum. Comes in highly with some high accolades back there, so we've got to keep an eye on him. He's not, well, unless he's out there wide this time. Going to pass. And he's going to go down. Another sack this time for about 5 more yards. Who got that one?
Kleiber and James Jones.
James Jones playing the nose guard along with Reuben Gilliam at guard, and you got Marty and Kleiber, your linebackers. Your tackles are Romine and I believe Jeremy Barta at your left tackle here. Your ends are Runnels and Kabanka. Safeties, Clarence Irvin and Kevin Minster.
Oh, Jeff, Yoakum doesn't look as kind of big and strong as they usually
No, Yoakum doesn't have a big team this year, so you know, we're going to match up a little bit better that way at least.
I know they played Hallettsville about even. I don't remember who won the game that second week, but they were pretty
Hallettsville won that game. 30-something to 20-something, I believe.
Hold on.
Oh, good job.
Reuben Gilliam. Initial contact and the bring down.
That little draw.
If it wouldn't have been for Reuben there, it maybe would have been some daylight, but he was able to make contact and hang on to the legs and bring him down.
Good job by the Schulenburg defense. A -9 yards on the drive for Yoakum.
3 plays, -9.
Have you ever seen this? Look at the setup on a punt return. 4 men back.
Well, I think maybe because of last week, didn't he drop one?
He dropped one.
This way we got a chance of recovery if he drops another one. So it may be one of those protection mode deals.
Well, he picks it up. Let's see if he gets out. Hey, it worked out.
Well, number 4 there just kind of dropped the ball and didn't go after it. Let's see, Vachera, and then 21.
Maybe that's
Clarence Irvin had to pick it up and run with it.
Maybe that's something to that point of when you got 4 guys back there, you don't know who's going to take it too, though.
49-yard line.
Well, good field position by the Horns, right at almost the midfield stripe. So they'll take over again, 1st and 10. A good job defensively.
Somebody's got to be center fielder, though, on that, Jeff.
Call them off or whatever, exactly. Let's see if they mix anything in or they're going to stay on the ground again. Pretty good success on the ground. They're going to roll out. Oh, got good time to throw.
Good pass protection. Threw it into some traffic there for Victor James, but good pass protection, Jeff.
Very good. Well, I like that idea, though, still, Roger. I'm a big fan of throwing to the tight end. I always have been. You know, that's a receiver that I don't think's used enough.
It almost looked kind of like a, well, I didn't know if Victor James came from the right side or left side. But
I think he drug across the, yeah.
Or did he drag across?
I think he was dragging across.
Stopped his route when he got in between 2 white jerseys and tried to throw it in between 2 of them and didn't quite make it. Got deflected.
You know, sometimes you'd like to pull that ball down sometimes. Good block in there. Who was that good? Patrick Marty made a good block.
Marty and Kleiber both had a good block. Didn't net but about a yard out of it.
But it would have been in the backfield if it would.
Good blocks.
3rd and 9 now for the Horns. Certain passing down again.
Oh, Marty's an awful physical player. He really gets after it, mixes it up well.
You know, you wish you could wish some weight on the young man, you know, to help him out a little bit because he's got the heart. There is no doubt about that.
He's very physical.
And he's only a junior. He's going to come along some more. Drop back. Get rid of it. And we got it for a 1st down and some more. Good job by Blanchett to improvise there.
Pretty good pass blocking. He was rushed and felt the heat and released it over the middle to Victor James. Hey, I like those kind of passes.
I do too. Take those 15-yarders right there.
That beats the heck out of throwing the ball deep every time.
Exactly. I don't know if we're going to have the time to do that all week, you know, all year to have to sit back there in the pocket and throw.
Not.
He's going to have to roll out and hit them quick passes probably. I mean, yeah, granted, I think our line is getting better every week. They're still making some mistakes, but they're getting better. Pitch to this side. Let's see, he's going to have some room. Minster cuts it up. It's some more room. He's going to have another first down. Good job there.
Good-looking running play on quick pitch. Victor James and Kleiber both had excellent blocks to free Minster out of the backfield. And then a couple of jukes and a couple of drives. And, again, Clarence Irving almost got a screen block, so he kind of got outside of that.
Well, it's a good job by Minster of following those blocks and just being patient back there and taking whatever the blocks give him. So it's going to be 1st and 10, about the 24-yard line for the Horns. I'd like to see the Horns get something out of this drive. Going to have room again. It's about 5 more yards on that, Roger. Getting good line surge out there, and there's some holes out there.
Jeremy Barta had a good block, and also 77, John Davis had a good block. You gotta excuse me, folks. I'm not quite up to snuff on some of these numbers yet, but I will be here shortly.
They're going to say 4. We're going to say it's close to 5, so we're looking at 2nd and 5, maybe 6. So a good gain on first down, though. You know, a good positive gain. Up the Kleiber, going to have room. Still moving, still going. Inside the 10, down to about the 6.
Good blocks at the line of scrimmage. That'd be everybody from Joe Stavinaw to Chip Bluebella, the center Marty. Right side sealed off with Davis and Barta.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line. The Shorthorns inside the red zone.
Well, I tell you what, now they may run a different defense at the goal line, but that was a beautiful play.
Good job of blocking there. Very good job.
I'd be almost willing to try that again. They're still spread out enough. I think it would work.
Minster goes inside the 5, down to about the 4. It's about 3 yards on the carry.
Green, Barrows, and Perez.
2nd and goal, just inside the 5.
Didn't gain much out of that one, so we'll see what we come up with on this play. Last, that good running play by Kleiber, he did burst through the line of scrimmage that time. That was full speed that time.
Pitch to this side.
Kleiber out fronting. Kleiber.
Oh.
Well, I thought he was going to follow Kleiber right into the end zone, but somebody snuck in from the backside and was able to bring Minster down about the 2-yard line.
We're going to look at 3rd and goal.
Pick up a 2, make it 3rd and goal from the 3.
Boy, that looked like touchdown all the way.
It did.
Jeff, but,
really did.
One of the white jerseys for the Yoakum Bulldogs came up from the backside.
Made a good play. Interesting call here, Roger.
Yeah, I'd like to see a touchdown. We don't want to kick a field goal.
No.
Give it to Kleiber up the middle. Break them, split them. There we go. Up. He's going to be close.
He's going to be inside the 1.
Little bit of penetration there by number 40 for the Bulldogs. So they're going to be a little bit short, but I think it's time to go for it. Oh, looks like field goal coming on.
We got a man down, though. Juanito Flores comes in for less than an extra point, Roger.
Yeah, a little bit shorter than the extra point. It's a long 1, 4th and long 1, and the Shorthorns elect to take a field goal, or attempt a field goal. It ought to be good.
It ought to be good. And it is. So Schulenburg dents the scoreboard first with 2:22 left in the first quarter. Our score, Schulenburg 3, Yoakum nothing. And a quick list of our sponsors that help bring this broadcast possible. Oak Ridge Smokehouse Restaurant and Barbecue, Audubon Travel Shop and Car Wash, Schwanke Baumgarten Funeral Home, Schulenburg Printing and Office Supplies and Sports Specialties, MCO, Frank's Restaurant, Don Blansett, attorney at law. Schulenburg Glass Company. Baumgarten Matula Company Incorporated. Krumshek Wagner Insurance Agency. Century 21 Wagner. Home Health Services of Schulenburg. Leon's Electric and Plumbing. Double B Foods Incorporated. Tom and Dolores Sanders. Dennis, Kathy, and Katie Kleiber. James and Dolly Hatfield. Tom and Carla Romine and family. Tippy and Marianne Watipka. And Jerry and Jenny Kabanka. Please thank these people when you see them that help bring this broadcast possible to you every week on Channel 16 at 7 o'clock.
For the Bulldogs will be
Kleiber looks to be walking around a little better, Roger. I think he's...
It looked like to me
maybe a good Charlie horse
the
out
tackle,
of it.
it might have been a thigh bruise. Took a pretty good lick right on the right thigh. Now, I don't know if that's what it is or not, but probably be one of those through the thigh pad thigh bruises.
He's walking a little better, so hopefully that's all it was, and hopefully it's nothing major to Ryan. You know, one of the major things we talked about in the past weeks is just staying healthy before district, you know?
Yeah, we're going to have to do that because we're not deep by any means.
No.
Well, they didn't take the fake. Got a little crease. Reuben Gilliam almost got him and out of bounds by 21 there, Clarence Irvin.
About the 37, 38 yard line. Yoakum will have the ball in pretty good field position. 2:10 left in the first quarter.
36, maybe 37 yard line. No, maybe 39 yard line. Setting up first and
39 yard line, we're going to have it first and 10. See if the Schulenburg defense can come up and have a series like they did in their first. Pitch out to this side. Oh, they're not getting any room in there, Roger.
Good job by Kleiber, and it was strung out well by 72. That's Steven Valenzuela. Did a good job by cutting it inside, back in there to Kleiber.
You know, I don't know what the rest of this game's going to hold, Roger, but, you know, Yoakum's got to be saying this team can't be 0-3. You know,
well,
looking at the way it started anyway.
Realistically, they shouldn't be.
Right.
But, they are, and we're playing good defense, had a good offensive drive. It's just a shame we couldn't get a touchdown out of it, but we got the 3 points, so we're on the board, and we got the lead.
Biggest thing to me was getting something out of that drive at least.
Good job.
Look at there.
Tipka. He was down.
Oh, no, he was down. That man was down.
Yes, sir, he was down.
They're going to get a hold or a clip or something, but that guy was down.
He was down. But anyway, good job by Watipka, and I think he was down, and Romine also did a good job by forcing him deep.
They had him down back there, though. I guarantee you that, right? That referee was getting ready to mark the ball.
penalty flags on the play.
Yeah, we're going back with it. It's going to be second and about the same is what it's about going to end up being, really. Just about the same, you know.
Yeah, but it would have been third down.
Third and about 18 the way it looked. He was down, though. There was no.
I think he was down, too. I couldn't, it looked like to me he was. He's a short-bodied little fella, but maybe his knee didn't touch.
Well, he bounced up pretty quick if he did go down. You know, he was moving pretty good.
Time moving on in the first.
Second and 10, they're going to say now. Up the middle's Rocha. Going to have room.
Oh, right up the middle. Clarence Irvin
He'll
has to catch him.
Clip! There we go. That was pretty stupid there. Whoever that guy was.
I'm telling you.
That was stupid.
Well, I guarantee you, Jeff, he broke that line of scrimmage, and I didn't catch an eye where the linebackers were, but there was nobody in sight.
No. Bonehead play by whoever that was made that clip, though.
Well, they'll have it about first and 10.
About 30.
20, 25.
Well, they're at the 15, so 15 of that will take it back to the 30. Now, this coach, he's well known for this on-the-field stuff. Hallettsville people were talking about him, how he cost them the game against Hallettsville. 2 penalties on the field, 15 yards by his unsportsmanlike conduct. And he, remember in Yoakum when he did the same thing last year? Got on the field and was doing all that? He's going to have this again this year, it looks like.
Well, they're a good 15 yards out on the field. And
that's
there's
right.
About 6 of them out there.
And it's going to happen the whole game. That guy's well known for this. I mean, the clip was pretty obvious. You know, flags came out everywhere, and that dude just, it was a pretty obvious clip.
Well, it was obvious because 2 of the striped shirts, one of them from long distance, one of them from up close, both of them saw it. So, 1st and 10 at the Shorthorns 30.
Well, Rocha, we know he's a good back. You know, he didn't have breakaway speed, we know that, but he's a good back.
Too tight.
There's going to be too much time. That'll help. Look at him on the field again. See, I mean, this guy.
Well, they need to go ahead and pop him with a penalty for being on the field, and maybe he'll get off of it.
Look at him. You could see that coming, though, a long time. That quarterback was under center for a long time there.
That's a different formation for Yoakum, Jeff. They got like two tight ends on line of scrimmage and 2 flankers. This time they got 2 in the backfield and a flanker to the right. Quick pitch to the right side.
There we go. Meet him at the ball.
Job. I'll tell you what, the ends are so much better than when I saw them 2 weeks ago. This time Kubanka was able to turn it in back to Marty and Kleiber. But Tipka looks good on the right side, and Kubanka's looking good on the left side.
Well, it's a
Romine really looks to have come on a long way. So defensively looks real good, and we've had some good ball movement on offense.
Well, we've come to the end of our first quarter. Schulenburg leading 3-0. Well, Roger, 2nd and 16, a loss of 6 on the play. Excuse me, a loss of 1 after the penalty. I'm sorry, loss of 2. So, yeah, 2nd and 16. So, they haven't had a lot of luck running outside Yoakum. It's all been between the tackles.
No, we've been able to contain it real well. What they had success with is up the middle. So, they got a guy open in the flats. 2 of them open. I don't know there.
Nice throw and nice
Clarence
catch.
Irvin was deep, and nobody was underneath. There were 2 white jerseys just wide open there. Either one could have caught the ball.
I believe that was the tight end. Caught that ball there for Yoakum.
If there's any place the Shorthorns' defensive scheme would be a little weak, would be in the flats, generally the little deeper flats, because the end would probably have coverage in that flat area. So kind of deeper than the end and shallower than the cornerback, and it's a good spot. I know Yorktown in the playoffs quite a few years back had a lot of luck with that.
Cuts it back, gets a few in the middle.
Good job again by Romine and with Tipka to cut.
They were grabbing with Tipka, though, weren't they? Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
They had him by the jersey, and they were grabbing him. They weren't going to let him get to that tackle. But nonetheless, about a 3-yard gain will bring up 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs.
Be brought down, Kleiber on the bottom, and looks like Kubanka and Minster.
Good little holder by the Yoakum line, but
it puts them in a pretty 3rd and short, 3rd and 3.
3rd and a short 3, so we're going to be, maybe passing, maybe it's 4 down. Well, we thought so for Schulenburg too.
Well, I don't know what Yoakum has in the field goal department, but anyway,
I was watching
them here on 3rd down, and we might find out.
I was watching the young man kick before the game. He's a pretty good kicker, straight on kicker. I'm sure Yoakum doesn't want to find that out. They're going to want to try to get the 1st down. It's going to be a pitch to this side. I don't know if he's going to get it. Oh, he does, though. He's going to get the 1st down. Yeah, he got it. Got about
Brought
2
in
yards.
by Minster. He kind of split everybody there.
I thought we had him back there.
Stavino and Watipka were out there, and different ones out there, and he did make it between them, and Minster brought him down about the 6, be first and goal. They finally made a little bit of a crease and a little bit of a gain out of quick pitch. I was kind of surprised that they ran that because they hadn't had any luck so far with a quick pitch.
Well, I think Yoakum's game plan is more of brute up the middle. They got pretty good solid backs instead of quick pitching and a lot of speed.
Oh, nice hole, but filled well
Good job
by Marty and Kleiber. Yeah, both the linebackers filled that well.
Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. We're going to say second and goal from the 5. 9:43 left in the half. Yoakum threatening. Quick pitch this side, looks dangerous. Oh, good job. Who was that?
Yeah, we've got James Jones on the bottom, and looks like
Was that Victor?
Kubanka and Victor James. I believe Victor James is the one that made the tackle on the play.
Third and goal at about the 3.
Well, yeah, if we could stop them here about the 3, or even with a loss, we find out if they've got a field goal kicker. Once again, faced with third and, well, actually 4.
It's closer to 4. Quick pitch to this
Good
side.
penetration by
And he ain't
Romine.
Good job by the
Good
defense.
job by Romine. I guarantee you. He cut that
Look
back
at this.
in,
Look at
and
this
James
coach.
Jones was there.
Look at these coaches. You know, that is outrageous. How are these guys getting away with that?
They might as well go out there and play.
How are they getting away with
We got
that?
4th and goal from about the 4. They're going to call a timeout. Evidently, they may not have a field goal kicker. They might have to go for it.
Well, I saw the young man. He's one of those kind that ties his shoe up, you know, with one of them long rubber band looking things that pulls the toe up, and he was kicking them 30, 35 yards. I saw pretty good. Straight on, like I said.
Jeff, I didn't make it to bowling last week, but from 2 weeks ago against Rice here to this week, I see a lot of improvement.
Oh, yeah.
Improvement. I mean, just like Romine there, he's a horse now. He keeps playing the way he's playing tonight. That'll sure help out.
You know, thing people got to remember about Schulenburg's team is we're pretty young. Got a lot of juniors, sophomores, and
Well, it
stuff
seems
playing
to
out
me
there.
that they know more where they're supposed to be and what they're supposed to do this week than they did 2 weeks ago, for sure.
Right.
I still don't think the energy level is there, but yeah, I mean, I say energy level, the excitement, the enthusiasm,
Right.
get up and go. It's, you know, but maybe that's good. Maybe they need to have that come a couple of weeks when they start district, when it really means something. Let's go ahead and learn everything now, and then really get excited about it in a couple of weeks. But they're playing good football tonight.
They are. Yoakum is lining up for a field goal. Number 10 to attempt it
As long
for
as we
Yoakum.
don't get off sides here,
Yeah.
we'll be all right.
That was a loss of 1 on that play, it looked like back there. Good snap back.
Yeah, I believe he made it through.
Boy, it barely did, didn't it?
Kind of
Kinda
one of those
knuckleball
lame ducks, but it went through.
Went through just inside the right upright to tie the score with 8:04 left in the half. Schulenburg 3, Yoakum 3. 8:04 left in the half. Yoakum set to kick off. Clarence Irvin and Kevin Minster deep, with Reuben Gilliam and Ryan Watipka and Kurt Kubanka and Victor James.
Bulldogs will be number 10. Picked up.
They got that little fake thing. It looks like a onside kick too, kind of like. Reuben Gilliam up the middle, takes it. Keeps going, gets up to about the 34-yard line. 33 will say. That's a good job, though. Takes the ball in the air. Don't let that ball hit the ground. You don't know what it's going to do when it hits the ground.
Pretty good catch and run by Gilliam.
For a nose guard, right?
Well, he was running back. I think he just had a little trouble holding on to the ball, but
Yeah.
he last year he ran the ball pretty well when he got in there.
I remember in the Shiner game, he had a good game last year. 1st and 10. Like I said, at the 33-yard line. Runnels and Cliver in the backfield this series. Houston's probably going to do some switching again like we talked about before and giving those guys a rest. Got a reverse.
Reverse, clearance serve.
Oh. That guy almost got him by the face mask almost,
Yeah,
wasn't
got clogged up in there. John Davis was on his block, but he did disrupt it just enough to slow Clarence Irvin down, and it's actually going to end up being about a 2-yard loss.
But that play had potential. You know that? If that guy had got around there, there was some potential there.
Corky Chip Bubella bringing the play in. Left guard. Earhart and Bubella Messengers bringing the plays in, playing left guard.
Like we say, watch that young man. He's going to be one to watch.
He's stout.
Good catch and move.
Yeah,
Good move.
It's a little bit of a low throw. Clarence had to go down, but his knee wasn't touching, so he was able to run after the catch.
It's going to be 3rd and about 1. But it was a good little move to get an extra few yards right there.
I thought a couple of weeks, or I believe it was last week, I heard Coach Usman saying, I don't know if we're going to throw in the flats anymore. But there was one. No, you got to go back to it.
Oh, yeah.
You can't get gun shy.
Oh, with Irvin, he got good speed, and they're going to have to respect him deep. So if we can get that pattern working for him, that can be a weapon.
I'm kind of looking for him to go a little deeper here pretty soon. We hadn't tried one all night so far. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying we hadn't tried one all night. Good hole in there.
Thomas keeps
Good
moving.
run by Thomas.
It's about 5, maybe 6, up to about the 49-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Horns. 6:20 left in the half.
Brought down at the 49-yard line by Big.
That's some good blocking again at the line of scrimmage, and didn't catch all the numbers, but kind of right up the middle, off the right hip of the center guard.
And, you know, the thing is, Roger, you know they got to be thinking that's what's coming. You know, when it's 3rd and 1, the logical choice is up the middle, and we're still getting 5 and 6 yards. So
It's been a good play at the goal line while ago.
Yeah, it would. Improvement, like you said, we're seeing improvement. That's the best thing about this. Pitch this side. Good job by Thomas. Gets about maybe 3 yards on the carry.
Pretty good stream blocking to enable him to gain, well, about 4.
Well,
Oh,
say 3.
okay, they marked him
About
out of
3.
bounds there, about 2 or 3 yards only.
Yeah. 2nd and 7 now. 5:49 left. Clock stopped as he went out of bounds.
Yoakum did a pretty good job on stringing that out, only to enable Shorthorns to get a couple of yards.
Well, one thing that was an ally for Yoakum is the short side of the field, so that helped them some too. Deep handoff that time for Thomas. Keeps going. Good job by keeping his legs moving. Why is he marking him back behind the line?
Well, he's way over here. He's marking it. Well,
Look at that. He gets tackled on the other side of the yard line, and he marks him behind the line.
In professional league, they always give them the
ball
benefit
lands,
of
yeah.
the forward of progress, and here they're not.
3rd and 4 now for the Horns.
Pretty big play right here, Jeff. We
Yeah.
can keep the momentum and the drive going with only a little over 5 minutes left in the half.
We can't afford to give Yoakum the ball back. Good time. Oh.
Almost intercepted, almost caught, looked like.
4th down. 4th and 4 now for the Horns. Hoosman seems in the punting team.
Well, there again, Jeff, we got 3rd and about 4, and we go pretty deep. You know, it's been nice to have something underneath to
Or
at least
having
get that first down, but
Right.
it's a good-looking play. It was just pretty well covered.
Right. Blants it deep.
Yeah, I'd still like to see with, especially like maybe Clarence Irvin and Kubanka, like a quick out, a 5-yard quick
Right.
out. And you got the ball when they turn.
Good low liner. That should get a little roll out of it. There we go. Keep going. Inside the 10.
About the 7-yard
That's a good
line.
kick.
Good punt. Didn't have the height, but he got down inside the 10, and he wasn't able to pick it up and run with it.
Well, that's a hard, you know, kick to field if you're a Yoakum receiver back there. It's not to you, and it's low line, and you don't know what it's going to do. So you kind of shy away from that one a little bit. So, need a job here for the Shorthorn defense. Yoakum deep in their own territory. 4:54 left in the half. Let's keep them pinned back here and try to get the ball back before halftime. Ball game moving right along. Nobody throwing that much. Pretty good run by that young man up to about the 11.
Good blocking at the line of scrimmage, and safety Minster had to bring him down, but he picked up about, a good 8 yards?
About 8 yards, yeah. So we're looking at 2nd and 2, we're going to say. Clock rolling, 4.5 minutes left.
About 8 yards. Second
Up the middle is number 40. Can't tell who that is, or is it number 20? That may be that Hermes like you were talking about. Good-looking young athlete.
A good, quick counter dive tackled by a whole host of Horns.
It's going to be first down. Can't tell what number that is. Is that number? That's Rocha, number 20. I'm sorry. Hey, at this point, Roger, I'll trade 30 seconds for 3 yards, buddy. You know that?
Well, yeah, they'd have to have a big play to score at this rate, but
4 minutes left.
never can tell. I was hoping we could hold them 3 and out and get the ball back. Now we'll have to hold them 3 and out.
Good job there. Who was that inside there did that?
That's a good job by Kleiber at the
and
bottom, and also Romine in his tackle position.
Came off that block real good, both of them.
He just stuffed the blocker right back into the running back. Kleiber able to come in behind and make the tackle, and, along with Romine on the front end.
We're going to say lost about a half a yard on that. It'll be 2nd and along 10.
I don't think they're going to run the Romine side too much more.
He's having a game so far. Let's hope that keeps up. You know, he's a big boy, Roger. He's a big boy. Three minutes left in the half. It's going to be a pass here. Goes down. Good job. Oh, we're going to have a loss of about 2 on that play, and the clock keeps going. That's a good ally for the Horns. Well, I don't know. 3rd down now. You might want to, if they stop them here, you stop that clock with a timeout possibly.
Well, the referees are stopping it for some reason.
They're going to give him a warning. They need that.
Off the field, because they are way
I mean, I don't understand what the guy's going to argue about. I mean, the rule is the rule. You get off the field. That's pretty obvious. That guy is every week.
Slowly moseying off towards the sideline.
Look at him. He's just defying that guy, you know? It's like he's just defying him. You mark him before the night's over, he'll get a penalty.
Let me ask you, Jeff, how come do all 6 of those coaches need to huddle around each other?
I don't know.
It's like a bee's nest.
I don't know what the call is on that one. Well, nonetheless, that saves Schulenburg having to use a timeout right there. Hopefully they'll be able to stop them on this 3rd down. They haven't started the clock. There we go. That could be a benefit for Schulenburg. Pitch out to this side. Come on up.
Good job by
good hit by Kleiber.
Good hit by Kleiber. Witipka turned it in. Kleiber made the hit. Also on the bottom there, I think, was Barta.
Yeah, it was. Good job by the defense there. Shorthorns called that quick timeout we talked about.
Should get the ball back. We still got enough time. We make a little return out of this punt.
Now 3 yards, 2 yards, make it 4th and 9.
We'll be back in just a moment with the remainder of the first half. You know, Roger, one thing I'm kind of worried about with 4 men deep is them putting a fake up there. You know?
That's possible. You know, Marty's going to really have to be on his toes there
That's
with
right.
the lone linebacker position there on the punt.
Good kick.
Need to catch it in the air.
But he gets on it, thank
I
God.
think it's Victor James, and he did get back on top
Whoa.
of it, so he might have, you know, good tacklers in the area, but we'll be starting about the 45-yard line.
Pretty good field position. 2:14 left in the half. Schulenburg gets hopefully the last chance to make a score here before halftime. You know, Roger, remember last year's halftime score at the Yoakum game? 3-3.
Really?
Same
I
score.
remember that. How did it end up?
15-3 Schulenburg.
15-3. That's one game I missed. I believe I was in Dallas. I do remember
I believe
that.
you're right.
Y'all telling me it was a pretty good game.
Good game. There's that out again. Here we go.
That's what I like to see.
And a good move. And a good move.
Sidelines. Of course,
Boy.
the clock has stopped with a first down, but it'd been nice if he had ran out of bounds. But get up there and get ready to go.
You got 2 minutes left, so you're all right.
Boy, that's my
Wasn't that a
play
pretty
right
move?
there. I love that out pattern.
But it better work, because if it doesn't work and that guy picks it off, there's nobody in front of him.
Well, you got to see that.
That's right. Your receiver's got to sell that by selling that deep route.
You got to feel that and see that. That's a good play, and they got the ball set, the chain marker set, and they'll probably wind it up here pretty quick.
28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. I don't know why they're not starting the clock, which is fine.
I don't know either, Jeff. That's okay with me.
That'll work.
Maybe he did go out of bounds there.
Maybe.
He got the first down.
Pitch out to this side again. Thomas is going to have room.
Right up.
Still going. Is he going to score? Oh, he's calling about the 13-yard line.
13, he stepped out of bounds. But a good explosion, you know. Ronald's from the running back position looks to be the quickest running back on the field, because when he had a little gap there, he really hit it and went through it well.
Well, Thomas is built a little lower to the ground also, and when he spurts through, you know, he's not, when he gets that initial spurt, he's going to be hard to drive back anyway. You know, he's going to drag you with you when you hit him usually.
And he hit a little crease there and put the burners on.
They're calling it at the 14.5-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Horns. 1:55 and the clock still ain't going. He don't know what's...
I guess they're going to get the coaches off the field again.
Just throw the flag. That'll get them off. How hard can that be? Just do it.
Well, that's the second warning.
That's what I mean. Roger, it might be for the first half that we see him get this flag. I mean, what do you argue about if you're a coach? The rule is the rule. You're not supposed to be on the field.
It won't help if you get in 5 or 10 yards close.
No. I can't get what he's getting at there. By thinking, something's wrong with that clock, I believe. It ain't running. He's trying to crank it up. There he goes.
Uh-oh.
He got him. He got him.
I guess they talked enough trash. He's going to go ahead and penalize them now.
I told you, it wasn't going to last. He did it last year. He did it last week or 2 weeks ago against Hallettsville. The man he's known for that. I don't think he's intimidate somebody. Look where he's taking it. Oh, he's going to go about the 7.5.
Half the distance
Right there,
to the
12-yard
goal.
line.
We'll have 1st and goal from the 7.
Next one, he'll probably be gone. Is that how they work that? I don't know. He's telling them, you, sir, stay on the sideline, sir, and that's the rule. Warn him again, that's right. Tell him, if he wants to get another one, we'll tack it on, too. Big opportunity here for the Horns. Inside the 10. 1st and 3, Roger. That's a good thing to have. You know that?
1st and 3.
1st and 3.
At the 7. Yeah,
That's
1st
right.
and 3 at the 7. I think we have one more timeout remaining.
I believe so.
If
Maybe
we
2.
need it.
Maybe 2.
But
I'm not
plenty
sure.
of time on the clock.
Oh, yeah. Thomas up the middle. Still running inside the 2.
About
It's going to be
inside
1st
the
and
2.
goal about the 2-yard line. I don't know why the
goal
clock...
at the 2. The clock has
Well,
stopped.
they're going to move the chains. Or no change, should we say. About the 2-yard line. 2.5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Horns. 1:47 left in the half.
Well, their coaches are staying on the sideline now.
They are.
I guess you just have to warn them, and penalize them, and finally it gets through the skull.
What do you do here, Roger? 3
Give
plays
it
up the
to
middle,
Ronald.
don't you?
He's in there.
He's in for the score.
Good little crease blocking on left side of the line there.
Good job there. Very good job. Extra point coming with Juan Lino Flores set to do the chores.
Good job by Earhart and Marty. Left side of the line. Creased it right on up in there. Joe Stavinoa.
1:24 left in the half.
Well, the coaches for Yoakum can't blame anybody but themselves on that one. They aided. Oh, hit the crossbar and bounced back.
What do you do on that? Jump ball?
I believe it's dead.
No good.
Once it hits the crossbar, it's dead ball. That's
the snap was a little high on it, looked like.
I didn't catch the snap.
A little high, and it took them a little longer to get the ball down. Nonetheless, Schulenburg takes the lead 9-3 with 1:24 left in the half. We'll be back with the kickoff and the remaining 1:24 left of the first half. You're watching Shorthorns football on Channel 16. Schulenburg set to kick off. Juan Lino Flores teeing the ball up at the 40-yard line. You don't need nothing bad to happen here for the last 24, though, Roger.
Jeff, let me tell you this. Juan Lino Flores' mother is Mia. She told me he's going to kick it in the end zone this week.
Uh-oh. Well, he don't have any wind to speak of to try to help him get it in there. So,
well, if anything, it's in his face right now a little bit.
That flag ain't moving too much. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Young man is capable of doing it. We've seen it before. Not that way. Up back gets it. He's going to have room. Up to about the 40-yard line. Good return by that young man. 1:17 left in the half.
Minster and Stavinoa brought him down there, about the 40-yard line. Now you just got to watch for a deep pass or something quick. Don't let anything get behind you.
Exactly. You know, that clock didn't run a bunch of times in that first half. That could hurt us right now. There was a bunch of times that clock should have been rolling when we were inside the 20.
Well, they got a long way to go, and they hadn't shown where they could actually break a long one, but it's possible.
Here's go the... He's out of bounds. I don't know how we're missing those tackles.
You got to hit them, Jeff.
Yeah.
Can't arm tackle. You got to hit them. Right on the sideline like that, you got to hit them and take them out.
He called timeout, didn't he? No, he didn't. First and 10 at the Shorthorn 44-yard line.
Well, this is going to make it a little interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Now, with only 44 yards to go, 1:07 left. I don't know if Yoakum has any more timeouts.
Get him down. That'll work, though. Keep him down. 55 seconds left.
Pretty close to a first down. They're probably going to have to measure.
Yeah. Nah, I think he's going to get it.
Yeah, we need to.
It's going to be close.
What, he threw that back across the field, Jeff, and Minster was right there to make the tackle, but, boy, I tell you what, that's dangerous for him to do that. Minster could have picked that off. He could have went for 6. Yoakum taking some chances here.
That's going to be a first down, I believe. Yeah. First down, so stops the clock real quick until they set the chains. Big defensive stand here for the Horns. You can't let this is what happened last week. Schulenburg was leading and let them score with 5 seconds left in the half and took a lot of wind out of Schulenburg's sails. Can't let that happen this week. Get him down. There we go. That'll work.
Pile up on them, lay on them for a while. I guess Yoakum's going to take a timeout now. That took 15
seconds and a loss of 2 on the play, so that's a good play for Schulenburg. We'll have a timeout on the field with 40 seconds left. Gives us a good time to, again, mention our sponsors. This broadcast every Tuesday night on Channel 16 at 7 o'clock. Anybody wishing to help sponsor these telecasts, please call 743-3504. Oak Ridge Smokehouse Restaurant and Barbecue, Audubon Travel Shop and Car Wash, Schwanke Baumgarten Funeral Home, Schulenburg Printing and Office Supplies and Sports Specialties, IMCO, Frank's Restaurant, Don Blancett, Schulenburg Glass Company, Baumgarten Matula Company Incorporated, Chrome Shack Wagner Insurance Agency, Century 21 Wagner, Home Health Services of Schulenburg, Leon's Electric and Plumbing Incorporated, Double B Foods Incorporated, Tom and Dolores Sanders, Dennis, Kathy, and Katie Kleiber, James and Dolly Hatfield, Tom and Carla Romine and family, Tippy and Marianne Watipka, and Jerry and Jenny Kabanka. Roger Shorthorns showing a little life, a little enthusiasm out there, you know, a little bit different tonight. Hopefully they can keep this up at least the next 40 seconds and hopefully in the second half.
Yeah, if they can go ahead and hold them here, they're showing some good fire now. Hold them here before half, go in half 9-3, come out in the second half and bust some tail, and they'll get their first win. Good setup.
There it is. Tackle from behind, though. Good play. This is going to be a hold or a clip, something there.
Well, I'll tell you
maybe a man downfield, huh?
A very good-looking screen play. They're close to another first down. That's why they're stopping the clocks. Also, a flag is down.
We're going to have a flag against Yoakum, probably. Illegal block against Yoakum. That's a good deal. Good job. Look at him on the field again, Roger. Look at him on the field again. 10 yards, bring the ball back. It'll be just play the down over and lose about 13 seconds. So that's another good job for the Horns. Clock starts when he gives the signal, doesn't it?
Well, it should after a penalty, yeah. Set the ball.
There it goes, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. They're just sitting back waiting for him. Play and catch. 16 seconds left, though. You know, those plays take time like that, though. Your defensive backfield must be doing a heck of a job back there.
They had pretty good coverage.
He has nowhere to throw to.
Not very good routes, but pretty good coverage. But the quarterback is, you know, you can't just roll out there forever. You got to have some kind of set patterns and throw the ball, and he's not sure what he wants to do. So,
well, I've looked at some of their stats, and Yoakum's not really known as a throwing team. They've been banking on their running every week.
Being 16 seconds, third and, what about 8 yards?
Yeah.
32-yard line.
It's not field goal range, so, you know, it's 4-down territory for Yoakum.
Good pattern, good pass.
Oh!
And I'll tell you, Clarence Irvin made a break inside of the receiver. He was beat, but he made a break and tried to tip it away and just couldn't get up high enough. That's a big play for Yoakum that the Horns did need.
Boy, 9 seconds left. That's 2 weeks in a row we've been beat on a play with less than 10 seconds left in the half.
Well, maybe they'll miss the extra point here and we'll go in tied up. But a good play, a nice post pattern, and he got deeper than Clarence Irvin, and just a good pass, a good catch. Clarence wasn't able to deflect the pass.
Oh, here we go.
Don't let him get away.
There we go. We at least got a tie, Roger.
Well, there we go.
Hey, we got a break on that. Got a break. Well, could be worse, right? We could be behind.
We pulled our helmet off before he got off the field.
It's going to be on the kickoff, so.
Got to leave that helmet on.
That's Banjo did that. A little frustration setting in from the young man, I'm sure. It's going to be on the kickoff. Yeah, so it's not going to matter, really. Shouldn't matter.
Boy, why don't they just come on out to midfield?
I know. You know. There was no time on the clock, sir. That was 9 seconds when he scored. He's wanting to put time on the clock. This coach is something else, isn't he?
Be a good opportunity to try an onside kick, catch it in the air, and run to the end zone, because they're going to kick from the Shorthorns 45-yard line.
What do you have to lose, really? You know,
nothing with 9 seconds. One of them up in the air high ones and try to return it.
Well, you got a break here. You need to capitalize on that, and at least don't let them score here before half. Don't let them get a chance to get the ball back. Got a mix-up on the play.
Well, they want to make sure we know
Get
what
some
we're
hands,
doing on
yeah.
this kickoff because, you know, Yoakum's going to try something.
Oh, I'm sure of that, you know. 9 seconds left. Schulenburg calls timeout. Got to make sure they're getting everything together here and can't afford a mistake here. Bad break for the Horns right there with just a few seconds left. But a good pass by that young quarterback. You know, a good job by that.
It's a good offensive play by Yoakum.
He still almost dropped it too. He bobbled it on one. You know, he bobbled it on the first catch. Good over-the-shoulder catch. So you can't take it away. It's been a pretty even half. You know, Roger. Pretty
Really
even.
has. Good football game. Both teams moving the ball fairly well, playing good defense at other times, and it's 9-9. Indicative of the play. It is a tie score.
With 9 seconds left.
9-9, 9 seconds left.
On the 9. No,
and
it ain't
they've
on
got 3rd down and 8. But it's a kickoff.
Yeah, he's going to pooch it. You watch it.
It looks like he's going to go to the right side of the field there.
Good job. Hey, that's right. There you go. That wasn't too smart.
No, you don't want to do that.
I mean,
although
it's
it's
probably not
7
going to do
seconds
it.
left.
I mean, it's probably not going to make much difference in the scheme of things, but 15 yards is 15 yards.
Against the Bulldogs. Mark off.
Well, you
No,
got
he was on the ground. There's no sense to plow into him like that.
And the whistle was already blown. In fact, you know, you don't.
46-yard line.
Well, I think, Jeff, here would be a good time just to
Air it out.
kneel the ball down or either air it out. One
I'd
or
air it
two.
out.
You either kneel it down or you air it out deep. But then if you air it out deep and it's intercepted, you better cover.
What about something like a slip screen, Roger? You know, give Banjo a chance to make those little moves, do something maybe. You know?
That's good, but the only thing a slip screen is going to be out here in the flats, and if it's picked
But
off,
look how
it's
far back they
definitely a
are.
touchdown.
Look how far back they are. They're not going to pick it off.
Flag pattern, throw it deep, see what happens.
Nope. No time left on the clock. Play takes up the rest of the half. Hope you enjoy your halftime show with the Schulenburg Shorthorn Bands. We have a tie score here at Shorthorn Stadium. Schulenburg 9 and Yoakum 9. We'll be back for the second half.
Under the direction of R.J. Williams and the field direction of drum major Holly Hall. Band member of the week is Clayton Trojan. Twirlers, Bell to perform a high compound routine while the band plays the tune entitled Good Golly Miss Molly. The bells are under the field direction of senior conference. Bells are under the field direction of senior captain Megan Dock, junior first lieutenant Casey Wagner, sophomore second lieutenant Dana Dean. Members of the Bells include sophomores Katie Brown, Melissa Mullenburn, Tanisha Williams, and freshman Susan Steve.
Yoakum with Sitka and Rosa. Kicking for Schulenburg will be Juan Flores.
Halftime statistics. Yoakum rushing Seth Peacock 4 for -4. Pete Rocha 7 for 30. Ryan Green 6 for 18. And TJ Creeders 3 for 11. Passing Seth Peacock 4 of 4 for 76 yards. Receiving Chris Sitka 1 for 10. Kenneth Paviska 2 for 34. And Jordan Sterneman 1 for 32. 55 on the ground, 76 in the air, 131 for Yoakum. Minster for Schulenburg 5 for 23. Kleiber 3 for 16. Runnels 9 for 52. And Irving 1 for -3. Passing Blancett 3 of 6 for 43. Irving 2 for 29 yards. Receiving knuckleball. Whoa. Bobbles down. Good coverage by the Shorthorns special teams. Brings the ball about the 17-yard line. Final statistics, Clarence Irving 2 catches for 29 and Victor James 1 for 14. Rushing 88, passing 43, 131 total yards. Roger, 131 to 131. How close can you get?
And it's 9-9.
Can't get any closer. The one thing that I'm hoping doesn't happen, and I watched it pretty closely the first half, Yoakum substituted a lot of men in and out. We didn't have that luxury, and I hope that doesn't play into Yoakum's hands.
Well, every week we should be in a little better shape,
Right.
So,
First and 10 for Yoakum. That same pitch out again. Going to get him in the backfield. No, he's still. Take him further back. Boy, down to about the 6.
Jeremy Barter was there first, slung him around, and then the host of horns came in and finished him off.
Down to about the 7-yard line. A big loss on the play. About 13 yards lost on the play.
Oh, Barter's come a long way, too, in 2 weeks, Jeff.
Sure has.
He's playing a lot better tonight, playing some both ways, sometimes on offense, sometimes on defense.
Well, you know, confidence is growing. A lot of these guys didn't see a lot of playing time in the past few years, you know, starting time anyway. And their confidence is just getting up there now.
I know Jeremy didn't. Barter didn't.
Second and a long 20. There it goes. Too much time again. 5 more yards tacked to it. I mean, look at this coach again, Roger. Look at him out there.
Well, I don't know if the quarterback at the line of scrimmage is audibling and changing the plays or not, but or he's got an awfully long snap count.
But 5 more yards are going to cost him. It's going to be 2nd and 25 now for the Bulldogs. Digging themselves, well, half the distance, I guess they're calling that, isn't it?
Right here at the goal line, maybe even get a turnover, just get real fired up. Looks like the Horns got a little more fire, too, coming out this second half. Quarterback sneak. He found him a crease.
Boy, good play.
That got him out of the hole big time. About 20-yard gain, yeah.
About 15, so they're going to say 3rd and 10 now. Almost 10, about 9.
Boy, it'd be a big
16
play
yards.
for the Horns to hold here at 3rd and 9.
Heck of a play, though. Heck of a play, though. You know that? Everybody went right except the quarterback. Cut back right behind the center and just took off.
Kind of went to that weak side and got after it.
3rd and 8 now for the Bulldogs. Passing.
Good screen play. Marty's going to have to make. No, he missed.
But he's. I don't know. He ain't going to make the first down, I don't believe.
In there.
It's going to be 4th and about less than a yard, I believe.
4th and 1, probably, or less. Clarence Irvin came in there and made the first hit and stopped him.
What is the guy getting so upset about? That coach has got a temper over there, man. He has got a temper. Looks like they're sending in the punting team. Looks like it. I'm not going to. I don't want to say anything until I see that ball go back to that punter.
Well, I tell you, they haven't been given forward progress all night either way, so that's where they're spotting the ball. That's where they're spotting the ball.
It's been the same, though, like you said, both ways. So.
Boy, they got good-looking screen plays, though. All of the screens have worked well. Good punt.
Catch it. Oh, no.
Oh, he bobbled it, but he was able to recover, and 35-yard line is where the Horns will take over.
Well, you did what you wanted to start the half. You stopped them on their initial drive, you know. Took away the benefit of getting that, you know, first offensive series away. So 1st and 10 for the Horns at the 35. Let's see if they can do something offensively now. Take away the big play by the defense on the first down. Yoakum moved the ball pretty good, though, you know. Clyber and Runnels in the backfield for the Horns. Pitch to this side. Good block. Good cut. Gets about 2 yards maybe.
Now, Yoakum strung it out well. There's a couple of good blocks by number 84, Victor James, and just strung it out enough to get it to the sidelines. Runnels didn't have any more room to run.
Well, there was a pitch to the short side of the field, so you had the sideline as your ally also if you're Yoakum. So who's been trying to catch him off scars by going to the short side. 2nd and 8 now for the Horns. Dropping back, got time.
Good quick out pattern. And
it up.
Look out, if he get down the sidelines, he's still in bounds. Nope, out of bounds. That's a good run by Clarence Irvin after the catch.
He's sneaky. You know, you got to get the ball in his hands and give him about 2 or 3 yards away from somebody. He can make something happen.
Make a couple of moves and motor.
That's right.
There's my out pattern. I love that one. Good catch, good run, good pass.
You know, the good thing about that is he sets up. He doesn't have to roll out. He doesn't have to do anything, so you can throw across your body when you don't have to roll.
It's about a 3-step drop.
Right.
You set and you throw it.
And hats off to the line there. Gave him all kind of time. There was nobody in his face. 1st and 10 at the Yoakum 43-yard line.
Hey, you can almost run block that on a 3-step drop.
Right. Reverse to this side. It's got played pretty good. Gets about 4 or 5 yards on it. 4 yards, we're going to say.
Tell you what, if you can get Kubank in the open field, he can run, too.
He's got some speed. Good speed. Yoakum had 2 defenders that didn't go for any of the fakes. You know that? That stayed home and did a good job of staying home to spoil that play to keep it to a 4-yard gain.
I like the offensive play call in this series so far. A little run, little pass, little reverse, and we'll see what we come back with here with second and a long 6.
Yeah. Thomas up again, gets more room, cuts up the middle, gets about 4 yards. It's going to be about 2.
Third and a long 2.
Yeah.
Pretty good block in there by Jeremy Barter, getting limping up a little bit. Must have got crossed underneath.
3rd and 2 now for the Horns. Interesting call here.
Need a first down. Keep it moving.
It depends on how much room they give Banjo over there. I'd like to see him hit him with that little quick pass again. If they're backing off of, look how much room they're giving him.
Well, it's possible, but you got that kind of slot defense end out there.
Oh, I don't know. Not this time.
Oh, didn't make it,
Didn't get it.
Well, you're on the 34-yard line. You might as well go for it.
Yeah, I don't understand why so much you're going to the short side all the time. Is it your sideline that's a little friendlier, maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Short side, weak side. I didn't look where the tight end lined up that play, but
it's going to be about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards for the first down now. 4th
still
and 2.
need 2 yards.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea to go for it here.
Well, I wouldn't mind maybe seeing a quick pitch with Reynolds.
Yeah.
Let him pick his crease and cut up in there and get the 2 yards. He's open.
And a
Pretty
catch.
play.
Good
Pretty
play. First
I
down.
love that, Jeff. Little quick out to Kubanka. Good pass, good catch, good run. First down.
Good
Show
job.
some confidence. You know, if it worked week in and week out on practicing those little quick outs, there's nothing better.
Well, the good thing about also that play does is you keep hitting those quick outs. They're going to move up, and you're going to get them deep.
Well, that and then the quarterback sure got to watch where they're playing so they don't pick it off and go the other direction.
That's right. Both of our receivers have a little height on them, which is a nice little option to have. Here's that pitch you're looking for. Thomas cuts it out. Good job. Oh, we're going to have a hold, I believe.
He's going to go all the way almost to the 5-yard line, Jeff. But
Gonna
we're
have a hold on the play,
penalty
though.
on the horns, I think.
Yeah, it is holding.
Boy, that's going to negate a nice play, a nice run from the 24 to the 5, but it's going to be a penalty and move us back. That's a good run by Thomas Reynolds. Good seal blocking on the outside. Of course, Yoakum strung it out well, but Reynolds was able to cut up and get nice yardage.
Bad break for the Horns here. Bad break. Is that a spot foul, Roger?
It's going to go 10 yards from the spot, yes, sir.
So it's going to be first and about 22,
Whoa.
23.
There you go. That's about 10, maybe 11.
Yeah.
But it's a spot foul, so they're going to be about 23 or 4 yards.
Yeah. Bad break. Well, at least it's still first down.
24.
At least it's still first down. Hey, he's open. He's open, and he's going to catch it. What a play.
Pretty
Fake
play.
the slip screen.
Tell you what, that was an excellent pattern. Fake the slip screen to 21, and the old cornerback is looking at Clarence Irvin, and there Kubanka slips behind him for a touchdown.
That would develop so pretty. Developed so pretty, that play.
And, you know, Blanchard did a good job on not overthrowing the ball. He laid it up there at
Let him run under
decent height and let him run under it. That's right. Had him beat well enough, you could just kind of loft it out there and let him run under it.
Beautiful play.
Sometimes you get anxious and want to put it on the line, and you happen to overthrow it.
Extra point ball, Juanito Flores. See if we can get a little.
Need to make this.
Yeah, we do. Good.
That's good.
That looks good. And it is good. Schulenburg strikes first in the second half, leading 15-9.
And Jeff,
16 to 9.
Good drive, good offensive set. Or that snap was a little slow again, but point did make it.
Yeah.
Number 42, 69, 919. 42, 69, 9.
Well, Roger, can't ask for anything more in your first offensive series, the second half.
I'll tell you what, they got Yoakum to bid on that slip screen to Clarence Irvin, and Kubanka was wide open, lofted the pass up by Blanchett, and 6 points.
Well, we just talked about it a few plays earlier, hitting those short passes and drawing them up. And there it was. Hoosman still got a few things up his sleeve, doesn't he?
No, stay in bounds, stay in bounds.
And it doesn't.
Gonna go out of bounds.
Where do they get the ball at on
I
that?
think 35.
35?
Or is it the 40?
40 in the pros, I think. I don't know about here. I think it's 35, I believe. Unless they make them kick it over. Do they make them kick it over here? I don't know. There's still a lot of rules I don't know
They
about.
take the ball at the 35, I think.
Yeah, 35.
I don't know. The referee's going to the 30.
I think he's just to make the call, though.
30-yard line.
30, okay. Hey, I'll take that. That's not a bad return
Might
for us.
make them kick it over. Huh?
I would, I think.
It's not that good a field position,
No.
although it's decent.
Legal procedure in Schulenburg. Working against the Yoakum on there.
Yoakum's second offensive series. Let's see if the Shorthorns are up to the task again. Rocha in the backfield again, the man to watch. Oh, it looks like room on this one.
Oh, Marty's out there. Great job.
Oh, great job, wasn't it?
Kubanka strung it out pretty well and took on his blocker. Marty was able to come underneath and get there first. Kubanka came off his blocker and got there also.
That play has been, you know, a lot of negative yards for Yoakum on that
They
tonight.
keep running that quick pitch, keep running it. Now, I mean, one time it worked pretty decent for him. Rest of the times it hadn't worked.
I guarantee you, you probably add them all up at negative yards.
Well, I think they've probably seen the Shorthorns in the past weeks where
getting burned out there.
Teams have been able to get outside of
Last
it,
week,
not tonight.
a big example. Last week, it hurt us a lot, that pitch and option last week hurt us a lot. There we go. Good job. Good contained by the Shorthorn ends, not letting them get outside. You know, that still keep turning them inside. No gain on the play.
Marty and Victor James.
Yeah.
Kleiber.
I think Watipka was probably out there too, it looked like.
You know, it seems Yoakum's getting away from what they were able to do best, and that's just a quick counter dive up the middle. Even a quarterback sneak to a weak side. They hadn't exploited that.
3rd and 13 now for the Bulldogs. Let's see what they come up with now. Oh, yeah. Good job, Marty again.
Marty and Reuben Gilliam.
Brought a linebacker that time. Shot a linebacker in there. Coach Wild came up with a wild card, if you want to call it that, and shot a linebacker and worked
to do that once.
Sure.
Also about 10 yards on that.
Boy, going backwards, Yoakum, this one.
4th and 20.
13 yards lost on this series alone.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Jeff. I don't know about this punt receiving formation.
I don't like
here.
this too much. I mean, I'm worried about you know, when you're talking about midfield possibly, I'm worried about a fake or something.
Well, maybe they have a different formation there. Boy, this is nice high spiral punt. Kubanka catches, fumbles, recovers it right where he fumbled it, so no problem. We're having trouble catching
we
the
are.
punts.
Maybe that's why we got, you said it, we got that forward. Somebody might fall on it.
3 or 4 times tonight we've dropped them, but we're able to retain possession.
And in good field position, nonetheless. You know, 47-yard line on Yoakum's side of the field. Got to keep playing on their side.
There you go.
You know, that's the biggest thing. Keep playing on their side of the field. Make them drive the distance. Minster's the tailback this series, giving Thomas Runnels a break back there. Quick pitch this time.
Cut it up.
It's going to be another hold, I believe.
The ball carrier hit in there by Green and Litchka. There is a penalty flag on the play.
It is going to be a hold against the Horn, so.
Holding against the Shorthorns.
Well, that's unfortunate. There we'd had 2nd and 9, but now it's going to be about 1st and 19.
Yeah. He's thinking about that. Yeah, he's taking him back. Okay. That coach is thinking about it from Yoakum about maybe declining that penalty.
Holding against Shorthorns, mark off 10 yards. Make it first and 20.
Oh, you got Tavion Williams in there as a receiver this time. They're giving Kabanka and Runnels a rest this series. They're playing a lot of defense.
A little rest. We got a fourth quarter to play yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
got a hole.
Good pick and run by Minster that time. They were sealed off. Victor James, good block. Marty, good block. And looks like John Davis downfield blocking.
Gets about 13 yards on that carry. So it's going to be 2nd and 6, maybe 7.
Make it 2nd and 6, 7.
We just got to get that stamina and that strength and being in shape. And we'll find out in the fourth quarter if we can hang in there and keep them motivating.
Yeah. Not this time.
Cut right back into the stream of it that time.
Bulldogs led by.
Well, when I look at the sidelines right now, Roger, we got 6, maybe 7 defensive stars getting a break. So, you know, that's good if you can do that. You know, if we can continue to have that luxury. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I see 5 for sure.
6, 7. So, you know, if you can continue to do that, that'll, you know, help you out in the long run here. 3rd and 7 now for the Horns. Big play here. Kind of double coverage back here.
Good pass protection. Plenty of time.
Take off, Lance.
Almost. No, not quite. Tell you what, Jeff, 39-yard line by 4th and 2. What do you do?
I think
Go
you pin
for
them
it or
deep.
you punt?
Yoakum's had a hard time when they've had the ball deep in their own territory. You know, they've kind of rattled themselves. I think you pin them back there, make them drive the whole length of the field.
Definitely 4th and a long, too.
That's what I mean.
No doubt
So
about that.
I think they're going to punt.
Yeah,
looks like.
I think that'd be
he's thinking
wise
about
to
it.
punt.
Yeah,
They better hurry. Well, it doesn't matter. Even if you get a... No. Let the clock run out. You don't want to call a timeout here, Jeff. Even if you do get a delay of game penalty.
5 yards don't hurt you on a punt.
Unless coach is thinking about going for it.
Yeah.
So you either go for it or you punt. But if you were going to punt, it wouldn't hurt to...
No, lose that 5 yards.
Penalty.
No, not at all. I still think you could have got it off in time, you know?
Maybe coach is thinking about going for it, but I guarantee you if he comes out here and punts the ball, he wasted a timeout.
Exactly. 1:24 left in the 3rd quarter. Shorthorns leading 16-9, facing a 4th and 2.
I believe I'd have had to punt the ball and save that timeout.
I agree. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us in the long run.
Maybe we'll go for it and pick up the first down and keep marching for another score.
Right. Bulldogs return to the field, and as do the Shorthorns. Looks like the punting team's on the field, though. Deep snappers, Reuben Gilliam.
Let's say we're in punt formation. Be a good time to maybe fake punt. Or
I bet you they had a scout there last week, though, and they're not going to be.
That's all right. You can still try it.
2 yards you got to gain. Clyber should be able to
get pretty good. We'd have to have some pretty good blocking.
Yeah. They're probably going to set up the return.
Good punt.
To the corner, too.
It'd die.
Get him! Get him on the foot! Oh! That hit that guy on the foot, didn't it?
I think it hit our guy in the back of the leg.
Well, nonetheless, good field position now for us.
Another good job by Blancett to put Yoakum inside the 10-yard line. So
got to go 90
maybe the timeout was necessary, but regardless, Yoakum is starting inside their own 10 and good field position for the Horns if they can hold them here and go 3 and out.
Exactly. Well, they did it last series. Let's hope they can do it again. Minute 13 left in the 3rd quarter. First real Friday night that it felt like fall a little bit.
Oh, it's a nice day. Woke up this morning
Beautiful.
From dusk to dawn. It was really nice today. Could have that every day with a little rain once in a while.
Wouldn't hurt my
We'd be in
feelings
good
a bit.
shape.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're trying to spread us out.
Too much time. Again. He's getting mad at somebody. That fella got a
I think the
temper.
coach ought to just come on out here and play quarterback
Sure.
himself.
He's acting like it's a scrimmage and you can just go on the field everywhere you want. Well, 1st and 15 now for the Bulldogs. Shooting themselves in the foot, Roger. They're rushing now, aren't
Wouldn't
they?
a fumble be nice right now?
Oh, boy.
Quick penetration here, guys. Get the quarterback.
There you go. That works. I'll give him 2 yards on that. You know that?
Good job by James Jones. Boy, he's quick.
He is.
He come off of that, off of his block and got the quarterback. About a 2-yard gain, but boy, he come off of there quick.
Well, him and Reuben Gilliam are trademark Schulenburg nose guards. You know
And
that?
they're small and
That's
quick
right.
and strong.
That's right. It's been our trademark for years. Getting to those quarterbacks' feet.
Quarterback sneak, gonna pick up some pretty good yardage.
It's going to be short of the first down by
Tackled by Marty and
Yeah.
Minster.
about 4 yards. It's going to be short of the first down. Third
Boy, it's
and
a big
about 4.
third down here, Jeff. If
Yeah.
we could hold them here and get the ball back and punch in another score.
Well, it's probably going to be the 4th quarter here, it looks like. They're going to let the clock run down, I'm sure. So we're going to
They're
end
not going to get the playoff.
No, they're not even calling the play right now. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, Schulenburg holds on to a 16.9 lead and have Yoakum at 3rd and long. Good time for us to list our sponsors. Oak Ridge Smokehouse Restaurant and Barbecue, Smokehouse and Catering. Audubon Travel Shop and Car Wash. Schwanke Baumgarten Funeral Home. Schulenburg Printing and Office Supplies and Sports Specialties. IMCO. Frank's Restaurant. Don Blansett, Attorney at Law. Schulenburg Glass Company. Baumgarten Matula Company Incorporated. Kromshack Wagner Insurance Agency. Century 21 Wagner. Home Health Services of Schulenburg. Leon's Electric and Plumbing Incorporated. Double B Foods Incorporated. Tom and Dolores Sanders. Dennis, Kathy, and Katie Kleiber. James and Dolly Hatfield. Tom and Carla Romine and family. Tippy and Marianne Watipka. And Jerry and Jenny Kabanka. Well, Roger, 3 quarters going good so far. Let's hope that they can hold up for another one.
Well, we'll got a lot of guys going both ways. They've been able to get a little rest here and there, little substitutions to enable the Horns with not a whole lot of numbers and depth to maybe be in good shape for the 4th quarter. We'll soon find out.
I'm looking now, counting. I think there's 6 starters on offense on the sidelines now. So, you know, there's just a few guys out there that are having to play both ways. It's a good thing if you can keep that up. Big play here for the Horns. 3rd and 3 or long 3 for the Bulldogs. That center moved that ball. No, he's not going to get it. He didn't make it.
No, he's going to be 2 yards
He's
short.
going to be, 2 yards, at least 2 yards. So it's going to be 4th down.
Reuben Gilliam.
Boy, it's a gamble if you're Yoakum now to try that.
No, they got
Inside
to
at the
punt the ball.
15-yard line. Yeah, here comes your punt team. That's a
The ball carrier stopped in there by the interior of the Shorthorn line. Pick up a yard, make it 4th and 2.
good job by your defense, Roger. There's that 3 and out you're talking about right down there.
That's right. Now take the ball and put a score up there, and you really got some pressure
That's
on
right.
Bulldogs.
Exactly. 11:22 left in the ball game.
Boy, it'd be nice to maybe move up a little bit and return this punt.
First and
Good,
foremost,
nice
catch
high
it.
Punt.
Oh,
Fumbled
lucky.
it, but
Victor James right in the right
Reuben
foot.
Gilliam picked
He got
it up.
hit right when he caught the ball, didn't he?
Yeah, Reuben Gilliam picked it up and was able to recover the fumble.
Well, Reuben, okay, I saw the 4. I couldn't tell. I thought it might have been Victor. Woo! What a break.
Oh, if that would have got back to Yoakum, that'd been a big spark for them.
Oh, yeah.
But we retained possession and got good field position at the 44.
Yeah? First and 10 for that Shorthorn offense. Thomas Reynolds is the tailback for this series. Up the middle's Clyber. No gain on that play.
Stopped in there by number 54, Nathan Brewer, number 66. Belichick.
And no gain looks like on that one, Jeff. Clogged up by the Bulldogs pretty good. Just not much blocking there. Clyber runs into about 3 defenders right at the line of scrimmage. So Shorthorns with good field position need to make use of it. And we got 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. No gain on that play. You know, we don't throw to our backs much, Roger. That's something you don't see. Good cut block. To Banjo again.
See where he marks it. He ought to be about
5 yards.
3rd and 5.
Yeah. That's a good play, though. Good play.
Here we are on the 39 again with 3rd and 5 instead of 4th and 2. So we need to get real close here in order for Hoosman to go for it on 4th. So hopefully we can pick up the first down on 3rd down.
I'd like to see that. Not have a decision to make on that 4th down. He's going to have room.
Good blocking,
and going to get the first down.
He's got the first
good
down
job.
If they give him a good mark.
Just up the middle.
Well, I tell you what, they're not giving forward progress there at all. He still should have a first down.
Yeah, he'll have the first down,
but not a very good spot at all.
No.
A good block, and John Davis just did an awfully good job that time.
He put number 62 on his back. That was a pancake there.
Reynolds to run up behind him there, and just a good 3rd down rushing play.
Yoakum's got a lot of young guys playing, too. A lot of juniors playing on this team. They're a fairly young team.
About Yoakum, you know, always in junior high. Golly, they kick us usually 50-0 always, and I don't know what happens to their kids when they get older either.
Good job by the line.
Open, little deep.
Little deep. Had it there. Good protection by the offensive line again.
Boy, just a couple of steps too long, but good-looking play, a nice little short post pattern, and that time Blance had led him just a little bit too much.
2nd and 10 for the Shorthorns.
2nd and 10 now. 9:47 left in the ball game. Off the middle's Clyber. Gets about 3 yards on the carry. Look where he leans forward, and they mark him back on this side of the line every time. You know?
Yeah, I don't understand that. You know, forward progress there, too.
If the ball hits before your knees, you go where the ball is, right?
Well, and he definitely hit with
on the other side of the line.
Anyway, they've been marking it that way all night.
I guess.
So
it's both ways.
3rd and 8, a couple of big plays coming up here.
Yeah. Depends on, yeah, you're going to go for it. I'm assuming that. Sure, it's 4 down territory in 30, isn't it? I don't know. Depends on what you get here, I guess, isn't it?
Well, it depends.
You're going to punt in the end
you're
zone.
Going to have to go for it because you're inside the 30 unless you take a loss here. Oh, it's going to be down.
Just thrown too low. That wasn't going to make it, I don't believe, anyway.
I'll
you know
tell you
that?
what, there were 3 of them right there in his face. But 4th and 8, going to be a tough decision here. Ball on the 30.
Yeah.
You almost got to go for it. In case the ball goes in the end zone, you wouldn't gain but 10 yards. So you got to go for it here.
Plus you keep, well, no, not keeping the clock running. Juanito Forrest. Look at this.
Goal.
That's a 47-yard attempt.
Before we run out of time. They're going to get on up there, though.
47 yards. He wants to kick the ball.
Oh, that deep guy is looking at his watch. They better hurry up.
Come on, come on. Too much time. That was quick, though. I don't think that was that quick, was it?
Quick, yeah.
Now we got, I don't know. What are we doing now?
That would have been a 30, 48-yard or 47-yarder.
That's a pretty good boot.
52-yarder. That's going to be a little long.
There's a lot of colleges don't try those. You know that, Roger?
Well, That might have been a little quick on a delay of game, but anyway.
I thought it was a little quick.
It's called, and we're going to be faced with 4th and about 13.
13, so they're going to punt.
Punt them and pin them deep.
He needs to get this one high in the air. You know that? Just high up.
Well, if he can put it inside the 10 again, that'd be a tremendous job.
Or maybe he just tries for the corner. I don't know. What do you know, either pooch it high or just hit it in the corner. Maybe a pooch punt. Good. Okay, get down there, Horns. Get down there. Come on. Oh. You got to pooch that one, you know? You just got to give it about a 3/4 leg kick on that one. Just let it kind of just come off your foot.
Just took a good bounce to get into the end zone is what happened. But they'll get it on the 20. Not quite as deep as the last few times.
But you got them on your side of the field. That's the best thing. You know, you got to keep them pinned deep back there. 8:57 left in the ball game. Time for your defense to stand it up again. Yoakum's taking a long time in that huddle. Let's see if he takes it on
He's watching his clock.
Well, he watches that sucker, don't he? Oh boy, he pass.
Uh-oh, he's open too,
no.
Jim.
Oh, what a break. What a break.
Oh, Clarence Irvin, that's just a little inexperience.
Yeah.
He broke on the out pattern, and he cut it up, and uh-oh. I know he would have caught up to him, but luckily the pass was overthrown.
Yeah, he'd have caught him, but somewhere way down here.
Yeah, probably would have been a 50-yard
That's
gain.
right. Good break for the Horns. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs getting out of their game a little bit there, Roger, maybe, you know?
Yeah, they may be rushing it. They may do better.
Getting a little worried here. He got a lot of time left.
Running the ball and kind of smash mouth football, but we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, they must be just barely getting that thing off. Rocha, that's a tough runner, you know that?
Good running job. Yeah, he's not a big kid either. Boy, he runs tough.
It's going to be
down there by Marty and Jones.
Yeah, 3rd and 2. So Horns a little bit on their heels on that play, you know that? Just a little bit on their heels. 3rd and 2 now.
Not quite the defensive penetration
that we've been seeing on that play.
That time.
Yeah, that play's been pretty disastrous for Yoakum. Follows it again. That's been a pretty good play for Yoakum. You know that?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's not bad. Picks up 1st down, gains about 5 yards. It's been pretty good yardage for quarterback sneaks tonight.
About 5 yards, 4 yards on that, what is it? 5 yards, yeah. 8 minutes left in the ball game.
Enough for a 1st down, make it 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs on their own 34-yard line.
Get him back there. Get him. There you go. Good job by Reuben.
Football, but
Stay after it.
Reuben Gilliam
Did a good job by just staying after it, not giving up. He didn't see him coming from behind there. Lucky he didn't fumble that ball. You know that?
Yeah, I thought he might. He had it out there.
Yeah, and he kind of hung it up. And luckily he...
Yeah, that's where those pros have.
You teach that little swat, isn't it?
Yeah. Come over the top and swat it. But we'll settle for a
5-yard loss.
Tackle.
2nd and 15 for the Bulldogs at the
Big
20.
series right here, Jeff.
Yeah, it is.
Getting down to 7 minutes. We got to stop them.
There's that screen again. Oh, no, he's got room.
All right, set up pretty, I guess.
Oh, but we're getting closer to it, you know?
Well, Reuben Gilliam snuffed it out that time and almost caught him for no gain, but didn't quite catch up with him.
Yeah.
Their screen patterns have been working real nice for the Bulldogs.
11, maybe 3rd and 4.
It's a big series here. If the Horns can hold here, well, the clock is ticking down. If we could get the ball back, maybe run out the clock, but we got to hold them on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 here. Get him outside there. Oh, I don't know.
No, he didn't make first down. He didn't gain but 1 or 2 yards. I think Patrick Marty got out there and smacked him about for a 1-yard gain. So it's going to be 4th and 2 or 3.
About 2. So what do you do if you're Yoakum? 6 minutes left in the ball game. What do you do?
Oh, you got to punt.
You think?
You got to punt.
Looks like they're sending in. I don't know.
You got to punt and go try to get the ball back later. Maybe a fumble punt or something. But I think you got to punt the ball.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
If I was the Shorthorns, though, I'd play defense. Don't
They're
worry
going
about
for
it.
it, Rod.
If they punt the ball, they punt the ball. Quarterback sneak to the weak side.
That's what I'd be looking for.
Him.
We need a delay right now. Oh, no.
Quick pitch.
He's going to get first down.
First down.
First down. Dog it. By about 2 yards only.
Well, I think Valenzuela had it pretty well contained, but there wasn't enough field at the time to cut back in there.
Right.
To stop them. About a 4-yard gain, and they needed about 3.
Yeah, so just enough to get it. So
I don't know, Jeff. I hope we can hold on here, buddy. They got some hands on the hips, though.
Yeah, they do. I figured the 3rd and 4th quarter, it's going to get a little tough out there on us. 5:55 left in the ball game.
Well, it's time to gut it up and get that first win, though, Jeff.
Yeah, we do need this. Clip. That was a hold. He tackled him. There you go. He tackled Reuben Gilliam. So they're going to get that one back. He grabbed him from behind and pulled almost his shoe off. So we're going to get 10 yards from that spot right there. There we go. That was pretty obvious. He was well past the man when he grabbed him. So good play. Reuben was on the quarterback's tail pretty good, and he got dragged down from behind. So good break.
Yeah, what I was seeing, it almost looked like the lineman was tackling Reuben Gilliam.
He was.
It's a good hold.
Sure, he was going to make sure he did it right if he was going to do it.
Hold.
So that's a 15-yard loss on that, though. So that's going to be 1st and 25 now, because he was 5 yards behind the line where the penalty occurred. So 10 yards from that.
Big penalty for the Horns. I tell you what, putting them in a 1st and 25, 5:37 remaining, boy, if we can hold here, they're going to run some more time off the clock.
Roger, I think the key here is watch that quarterback. You know,
containment.
Get him. Go after him every play, because he's going to be the man that's got.
Here you got to contain and tackle well.
Sure. Oh, beautiful interception by Banjo. Whoa. Nice play. Roger,
that's a pretty interception.
Pretty nice play.
A little bit overthrown, and he had his man covered, and luckily it was overthrown. That enabled Clarence Irvin to make the interception. Now it's time to grind that football and grind the clock out.
Exactly.
Just gets us some smash mouth football.
It's about 3 yards on that play. But the good thing about this, Roger, is helping take some of that time off that clock.
Yeah, we need to run the time and make a couple of first downs, and we'll be in pretty good shape.
I think Yoakum has all the timeouts, don't they? I don't think they've used any yet.
I don't think so.
And we've used one, is that right? Yeah, on that punt. So 2nd and 8, we're going to say, for the Horns here. Maybe 7. So it's going to be, nonetheless, 2nd and long. Looks like you may be having audible here. Come on. Interference. Didn't he get, just speed, I guess, tangled up.
Just, good pass. It looks like Clarence started to cut his route in rather than running a dead streak down the sidelines.
Right.
He started to cut in, and then, the ball was thrown a little long, so he had to try to adjust and couldn't quite get to it.
Right. 3rd and 7 now for the Horns. A big play for them. Again, Roger.
Yeah, the bad thing about that, you got 2nd and 7, and now the clock stops on you. That's the reason I don't like that play. A little short pass pattern for a good high percentage completion rate wouldn't be so bad.
And see, now look at them. They're up on you because you know you can't, rolling out. Going to have time here. There's the screen. Look at this. Look at this, Roger.
Yes, sir. It might go all the way if we don't get a clip.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. What's that?
Well,
Is that a clip?
Clarence Irvin did push a guy in the back. Not
Okay.
much. It was
Just enough, though, to
just a
get-
small grace, but it still give us a
First down. That's right. Big thing about that is the first down.
Clarence Irvin's
Legal
young.
block.
He's got to know. You know, he's right down there running
Let it
with
go.
him. He's got to let him go. If he makes the tackle, he makes the tackle. But he did just shrug him a little bit in the back.
Yeah.
I did see that.
What did Coach Walker call a stalk block, right? Just get in their way.
Yeah.
A lot. Just get in their way. But
Boy,
nonetheless,
he didn't push him
No.
much, I guarantee you. but he
33-yard
did.
line, 1st and 10 for the Horns.
But anyway, first down.
That play was set up.
Now let's run the football.
Yeah. 4:15 left in the ball game.
Good time for a screen, and it worked well for the Horns.
We haven't used that all year hardly. It worked good right there. That was a good idea. Up the middle, Thomas. Keep running. Gets about 3. Second and 7 now for the Horns. 3:50 left in the ball game. Clock running. Schulenburg's ally right now.
Picks up a 3-yard take of 2nd and 7.
Well, one more first down, and the clock will run out unless
Yoakum's going to
Yoakum
start
use
using their timeout. Yeah, they've got to. They've got to. We've got to watch it. We're going to have to delay a game here again if we don't watch it. Come on. There we go. There's that pitch to this side. Cut it back, Thomas. Just don't fumble. Oh, there is a fumble. Who's got it? Schulenburg got it back. Whoa, that was a hit. Somebody laid a hit on him. You know that, Roger?
Well, he was kind of bent backwards,
Yeah, somebody
and I didn't see
popped
the ball come out, but evidently we recovered it. Maybe Patrick Marty got it back.
Got a few yards on that recovery,
Got
too.
a yard anyway.
That's
on
right.
After it. Third and 4.
3rd and 4. Under 3 minutes left. Nail biting time. Big play here. Big play here.
Well, a first down here, and Yoakum's got to use their timeouts.
Right.
It's a big play, yeah. Yeah, but we got 4th down to go, too.
That's true. That's true. But more than likely, it depends on what the call is here. There you go. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea there, I think.
No, not at all. You got
Make sure
3rd
this
and 4th
play.
down to make 4 yards.
That's right.
2:34 remaining in the game. Make sure what you want to do is what you're going to do.
That's right. So we'll be back with the last 2:34 of the game in just a moment. Horns go right up to the line here, Roger. No huddle.
Well, they had that play called on the
Yeah.
sideline.
Thomas, I don't think he's going to. Well, maybe. Go, cut, keep going. Oh,
have
look at
about-
that. Why is that guy cutting it, calling it back right there on that? You know? He's calling it where he gets pushed back to, not his
Yeah.
forward progress.
Man, they didn't give him but about
No.
a yard.
And he had more than that. He was close to the yard line. You know that?
Yeah, boy, that's terrible.
That is, I mean, you don't quite understand that call. Nonetheless, clock
The
is
clock's
running.
running.
Yeah.
Yoakum's not calling a timeout. They've got to stop us here.
Going to be
Big
under 2
play here,
minutes.
Jeff. I guarantee you a first down here, and you about got to win.
Yeah.
We might end up having to call another timeout.
Be our last. Do you want to do that?
Well, be better than a penalty.
We're
'cause
gonna
I
get it
guarantee
off.
He's fixing to throw it.
We're going to get it off. Yeah. No. Oh, come on, ref. We had that one going. We had that one going, I believe. That was a quick 30 seconds. You know that? Roger, that clock was at, what, was at 2:09, and look what's left. Look what's left at that thing. 1:45. That's 15 and 9 seconds. That's 24 seconds.
I don't know. They get 25 seconds or
30
30 seconds? 30?
30 seconds between plays. So, you know, that's a short 30 seconds, and it's 24. It was at 2:09 when that ball was blown dead.
We're going to get another one, Jeff, unless we call a timeout. Do we have another one left?
Yeah, we got one left. But we're getting up to the line on this one.
Uh-oh, catch him.
Get him down, get him down. That'll work. That's okay, though. He's down. Look where it's at, though. We gained a few yards on that play, knocked off about 12, 13 more seconds. Minute 32 left in the ball game. But Yoakum has all the timeouts, right?
Well, I'd have intercepted it too, because I tell you what, if Clarence Irvin wouldn't have drug him down from behind, he had good running room.
Yeah, he did. He did.
When you can catch one out in the flats like that, you're allowed to go a long way.
Right.
So luckily, Clarence Irvin was able to hang on to him.
Didn't quite have the time he needed on that play to get that ball out there.
Got to play some good defense here.
Come on. There you go. Good job.
Ruben Gilliam, Stephen Valenzuela, and Mr. Bad 34, Ruben Gilliam.
Valenzuela and Gilliam.
I don't know how many timeouts Yoakum
They got all
has,
three.
but,
I don't know why they're not calling one.
They're going to need to do one here pretty soon. Barring a big play, we might have our first victory. He's out of bounds. Good catch.
That's okay, though.
And that'll stop the clock. Still plenty of time here, Jeff.
Minute 2 left.
Never over till it's over.
No, and with overtime these days, I don't want to use the O word. I don't want to see that.
What, did Bowling go for 2 points last
Yeah, they
week?
did.
They did. So they didn't want overtime. They went for 2 and made it.
Bowling completed one pass during the game on a fluke, Roger, on a jump ball, and then they completed a 2-pointer, and that was it. Couldn't complete anything else. Get out there, Thomas. Good job. He's in bounds, though. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
It's going to be fourth
pretty
down.
close to a first
No, he's
down,
short.
so they're going to stop
short.
the clock to measure.
No, he's short. He's short by about a yard, it looks like.
Who made that tackle, Jeff?
Oh, they gave him a first down on that? No way. No. That wasn't a first down. I don't know why they're not calling their timeouts, Roger. I don't quite understand that. Oh!
That would have been the ball game.
That would have been
Jeff.
the ball game.
In and out of the hands of Kurt Possessny for an interception. But stops the clock, 38 seconds. 2nd and 10, ball on the 35-yard line.
To me, Roger, I can't see why he's not using his timeouts.
Well, now he's got the clock stopped with an incomplete pass. Or that would have been lovely if Kurt could have came up with that interception. In and out of his hands. Had good steam on the pass.
Yeah, and it was a little high, so a little
Good
high.
steam on the pass. Just got to hold him here. Can't let him go 65 yards. Read that screen this time.
Pick it off! Almost. That ball was right for the picking, wasn't it?
Minster had it, but a good job by Bulldog to kind of break it up there at the last second.
That clock was at 32 seconds, wasn't it?
No, it was at 38.
38? Okay.
So now they'll have 3rd and 10 with 31 seconds.
2nd and 10. Why are they marking the ball 2 yards up? Why are they marking the ball 2 yards up? Yeah.
Had to have a penalty on that, I would think, Jeff.
A legal man downfield, wasn't it?
And so it's either going to be 3rd and 10.
It is. That is a legal man. That's a loss of decline?
3rd and 10.
Okay, I got you. All right.
Is decline, they get 3rd down again.
Come on, defense. Hang in there. 31 more seconds. Stay with him. Banjo get another one? No. That was speed there.
Yeah, it was speed. It was incidental contact. He did throw the flag, but it's only a 15-yard penalty.
That's right. It's not a spot foul, is it?
What Clarence Irvin tried to do was cut behind him to get to the ball, and he
Are they
got
calling that a
feet
spot
tied
foul?
up.
No, he's marking it. Okay, he's marking it. It just brings it to about midfield. Okay.
Should bring it to midfield.
Okay. That's not bad. Look for him to go deep, though, Roger. With 23 seconds left, I don't think you can afford. Well, they got their timeouts.
Well, you got timeouts, and you can run some screens or deep. So it's either going to be some screen passes or something deep. Shorthorns snuffed out the last screen plays, so
yeah.
Just don't let them get behind you.
Get him! Yeah.
He had plenty of time, but didn't
He
have
did.
anybody open, and Reuben Gilliam one more time.
14 seconds left in the ball game. Probably 2 more plays, Roger, the way it looks, you know? Timeout, Yoakum.
Timeout, Yoakum.
14 seconds left. Shorthorns holding a 7-point lead.
You know, Jeff, the good thing in high school ball here is that if you are beat with 14 seconds left and 55 yards to go, if you're beat deep,
Tackle him.
because
Tackle.
it's only a 15-yard
That's right.
penalty.
Tackle him.
First of all, you don't want anybody to get behind you. But if they do, let's, got to
Holding is 5 yards, you know? Holding is a 5-yard penalty if you just grab the receiver when he gets, if he's easily going to beat you, grab him.
That's one thing you can teach the kids, if that
With this amount of
by
time.
chance happens. You don't want them behind you, but if they do get behind you, a penalty is better than a touchdown.
Exactly. Coach Wild giving his last minute instructions to his defense, saying, hang in there, buddies. We just got a little bit more to go. Probably 2 plays, like I said, Roger. Maybe 3 if they're quick. Maybe
No, they don't run quick plays.
3. He's going to be looking
Gotta
for
be
a target a
deep
little
pass
deeper.
or a screen.
Uh.
It's there.
Oh!
Boy, I tell you what, Clarence Irvin stumbled, but he recovered really well. He almost stumbled and fell down.
3rd down now.
They might get 2 more, Jeff.
That's what I'm thinking. It's going to be close. But look how that play there was about a 15-yard play, and it took them at 7.
Never played a good prevent defense by not letting anybody get behind you.
I don't like to use that word for one thing. I hate that word.
But you don't want anybody to get behind you, so
Right.
why let somebody run behind you?
Right.
Oh, one more play.
1 second left. Well, final play. Final play of the game coming up.
They just need to get back here around the
Put your
25,
guys-
30-yard line
exactly.
and gaze where the quarterback's throwing the ball, and don't let anything get behind
Well, the only thing about that, Roger, you can't end on a defensive penalty, right? So try to just knock the ball down.
Right.
Stay back and just knock the ball down. Don't go after the receiver. Yoakum calls their final, or their second timeout, will be their final timeout.
Yeah, I think that clock runner could have maybe let that run out,
Just
too.
a second, little more.
Well, they got one more play, barring a defensive penalty.
Right.
Here again, you shouldn't have to have a defensive penalty because don't let anybody get behind you. Keep everything in front of you. If the ball is caught, wrap up, make the tackle, ball game's over.
Yeah. Roger, maybe the snake bit is over. I don't know.
I hope so,
these
man.
young
1
guys
second.
need it. Be a big win for them. A 3A school.
You know, psychologically speaking, too, they can take this win and
Homecoming's next week,
and
you know?
almost say, hey, we could be 3-1 instead of 1-3.
And quite possibly 4-0.
Boy, man, nothing better than a win right now.
Oh, yeah.
Lexington's got a good team
Very
coming in
good
next
team.
week, but hey, we're capable of playing with them and beating them.
And that's the ball. It's going down. That'll work. And that's the ball game.
They were going to try a flea flicker, Jeff.
Yeah,
They had number 10 set
Hitch and
up.
pitch, they call that, right?
But what just a good, hard-fought football game. The Shorthorns played good both offensively and defensively. Come away with their first victory over a tough Yoakum ball club. Just offensive and defensively, just a good show tonight, Jeff. A lot more intense, a lot better scheme.
Right.
Offensive blocking good, defensive tackling better.
Very much so.
Just
Big,
a good
big
win.
thing is no errors. You know, the interception at the end, yeah, it's a turnover, but look where it was at.
Yeah,
It didn't hurt
They
you.
may want to work on a little bit again is dropping those punts. They didn't hurt us. We didn't lose.
But it could have very
But it could
easily.
have. We dropped 3 or 4 of them.
Very easily.
But a good big win for the Shorthorns, beating Yoakum. Lexington comes to town next week.
Yeah.
That'll be a big ball game. Lexington's ranked up there very high. Got a very good team. And if the Shorthorns can beat them, boy, they're primed and ready
God.
for district.
They would. I'll tell you, with Yoakum, drops to 1-3 also. But Yoakum lost a tough game to Houttlesville, 33-28, I believe, a 5-point game, and an overtime loss to a good Giddings team last week who beat LaGrange. You know, some pretty good 3A teams they played with every week and played good. And they come up and lose against the Shorthorns, who struggled this year. There's no secret to it, you know. Struggled with some young talent, but weekly as it got along, they're starting to gel a little better, getting a little stronger in there.
It looked to me like they finished the game tonight. They were, you know, I'm sure they're tired, and I saw some hands on the hips, but it looks like they're getting in a little better shape. It was a little cooler tonight.
Right.
Hopefully it'll stay cooler, and we'll get in better shape, and we'll keep improving, and could come out to be a really bright, blossoming season for the Horns.
Well, Hoosman's going to feel a little better this week. You know that. You know, it's been tough on the man. You know, he's not. It's just not been in the Schulenburg's repertoire in the past 10 years.
Well, has he ever lost 3 games in a row?
I don't think so.
We haven't lost 3 games in a row since before he was here.
That's right. So it's a little different for him. You know, main thing is we got to keep out the injuries from next week. Try to get into that district schedule with a healthy squad. It's going to be a big thing, you know. We should have an upper edge in the district standings with the schedule we've played so far. I think that's going to help us in the long run. So we'll be back in just a few moments with the final statistics. You're watching Shorthorn Football on Channel 16. We're back with some final statistics in the Shorthorns' first win of the season, 16-9 over Yoakum. For Yoakum, Seth Feacoch, 15 carries for 9 yards. Pete Rocha, 12 for 29, stopping their big back, who had a lot of yards coming into this game and was somebody we were really worried about. Ryan Green, 6 carries for 18 yards. T.J. Creeters, 3 for 11. Passing, Seth Feacoch, 7 of 13 for 106 yards. And Pete Rocha, 0 for 1 for no yards. Receiving, Chris Sitka, 1 for 10. Kenneth Pavliska, 2 for 34. And Jordan Sterneman, 4 for 62 on the screenplays mainly. Rushing, 67 for Yoakum. Passing, 106, 173 for the Bulldogs, total yards. For Schulenburg, Kevin Minster, 8 carries, 36 yards. Ryan Kleiber, 5 for 18. Thomas Runnels, 17 for 71 for the game's leading ball carrier. Clarence Irving, 1 for -3. Joel Blancett, 1 for 4. And Kurt Kabanka, 1 for 4. Joe Blancett, 8 of 15 for 143 yards. A pretty good evening for the young man. We'd like to say happy birthday to Boone. It's birthday tonight. He got a nice birthday present to finish up his evening. Clarence Irving, 4 catches for 55 yards. Victor James, 1 for 14. Thomas Runnels, 1 for 24. And Kurt Kabanka, 2 for 50, including a touchdown reception. 130 yards on the ground, 143 in the air. Pretty good rounded offensive attack, 273 yards for the Horns. So paper doesn't lie on statistics for this one. Shorthorns come out with the victory, 16-9, have the homecoming next week against the Lexington Eagles, who more than likely are 4-0 after playing the Flatonia Bulldogs this week. Flatonia's having a little rough time, and hopefully they're going to be getting their things together. We wish the young men the best, and Lexington will come in here, and I'm sure they're going to give us all we can handle and maybe a little more. So for Roger Schuster and Rodney Mahawkey helping us with stats, and a big thanks to Mark Clay for pitch hitting this week for us, and a little bit of luck by him. We might be recruiting him every week. So this is Jeff Prosky at Shorthorn Stadium, where the Shorthorns pull out the big one, 16-9. See you next week.